thegirlfromagartala. Today's topic, let's talk about relationships. So, singles, doubles, teenagers, adults, everyone is welcome in my session. So, I'm not giving any gyan here, but I'm just sharing what I feel uh, is important, are important aspects to look into to mend any relationship, be it couple relationship or be it family relationship or professional relationship, every kind of relationship. Yeah. So anybody having any problem in, breakup or at problem at home with parents or relatives, just or office, just come here and let us know, and we shall talk about it. So let me see the live chats first. Cutie Sisters Barbie and Doll Show. Hi, ma'am. Yes. Swapnil Vedya also, he was there. Hi, Swapnil. Tech Video wrote, how are you, sister? Fortunately, I am well now. Yesterday, I was supposed to do the live um, stream yesterday, but yesterday I got cold. That's why I am here today. Bibek Tati, hello, ma'am. Love from Assam. Hi, greetings from Tripura. Anupriya D, hello, ma'am. Hi, and welcome to my live stream. So here we are going to talk about relationships. So, what problems are you going through? First of all, uh, if we all are in some kind of relationship, right? So, first of all, we need to understand one thing, that we cannot change the other person, right? So, we have to, delete that fixed idea that we can fix someone, all right? So, we cannot fix anybody, so we have to fix ourselves, our situation. We have to try to make our today and tomorrow better than our yesterday. How we can do that? Well, I have made one video already. Its name is Become Better Than Your Yesterday. Okay. After this live, I will put the link in the description box, or you can search it out in my YouTube uh, videos. There you can see with the name Become Better Than Your Yesterday. So we cannot fix anyone. So we have to set our own standards. We have to set our own place. Where do we stand? Where do we stand apart from this relationship? What is our identity? Relationships can make us forget ourselves, forget our goals, lose our senses. Tech video, how many members in your family? I'm a single child and I have my mother and father. So we are three in my family. And how can I forget my pet, Bruce? He is adopted. He's 2 years old. He's a dog. Um, when he was a pup, he was very naughty, but he as time goes, he became mature and he listens to us now. He does not we did not have to even give him potty training. He knows where his bed is. Yeah, okay. James wrote, love you, ma'am. James from Manipur. Hi. Swapnil Vedya, hello, what's up? Hi. It's so great to see you here, guys. So, where was I? Let's jump back to the topic again. So, what is our identity apart from the relationships? Love makes everyone blind, people say, and that's true. And sometimes we forget what's important for us. Sometimes we forget our goals. Sometimes we forget that we also have some goals, some wishes, our principles, our standards, our dreams. Sometimes we lose ourselves in the relationship. Yeah. Experience, I'm telling this with experience. Like in my past relationships, I was like partially blind, you can say. Because I was like, no, I can make this person better, I can make this person have a better future. Yeah. Wait, somebody wrote, I don't want to ignore you guys. Ankita Das wrote, love you, ma'am. Ankita from Tripura. Oh, so much love to you. Thank you, thank you. Ma'am, you're very good. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. And you all are so good that, you know, giving me such good feedbacks and nice comments. I don't have to fear anything when when I have such wonderful people here. You know, you people can also chat with one another here. Oh, just a minute. I forgot to charge my phone. Doing live in my phone without charging. Oh, God. How can it slip my mind? Today I had been really busy, so I'm really sorry. I forgot to charge my phone also. I'm also excited that today watching the YouTube videos, YouTube ki jai, like YouTube, hats off. Because of YouTube, I learned video editing today. Whole day yesterday and today, I was video editing two stories and I was like mind blown. So that is why I even forgot to charge my phone. Somebody wrote, hold on, Vivek Tati, hello ma'am, how can I find true and loyal relationship? Okay, to find the true and loyal relationship, what I believe is that when you don't find somebody, you find somebody. James wrote, ma'am, how many times did you break up? Don't ask. Wherever I found like people, uh, some people proposed me and some just was mutually, and it just happened and just broke up because I understood the fact that somewhere they are missing uh, some important things that are important in my life. Somebody wrote, what is your pet color? When he was a pup, when I adopted him, he was totally black. And when he grew up, he got white paws and brown eyebrows now. So he's like living teddy bear for me. Hold on, let me drink some water. Why does it happen that when I get live, my throat has some problem? Ah, okay. So, somebody asked me, I will get to your question again. How can you find loyal partner? So, you find a partner when you are just not searching for it and you are just living your life, making your life better, making your today and tomorrow better. When we are making ourselves better, we also become magnetic. We have that kind of vibe when we are working for ourselves. We exaggerate a kind of vibe that people can see and like, oh, like this person is so cool, like they're making themselves good, their graph is going up, and automatically people will tend to see you and tend to know you and tend to like you. And slowly, if you're very important is that your emotions should match your understanding in life. The way you look into life, the way you look into things should match. That emotional bonding is very important. I will tell you guys that you should not come into relationship just because you are feeling lonely, just because you're feeling like shit, I should have somebody to look after me, shit, I should have somebody to cook for me, or to ask, बाबू तुमने आज खाना खाया क्या? Honey, did you have food today? No. Okay. So just because you're feeling lonely, you should not get into a relationship. Just because people are saying that you should get someone in your life, you should not get into a relationship. Just because other people are saying no. What does your heart say? Are you ready? It's your boy Sam wrote, मेरे बाबू ने खाना खाया क्या? Okay, Ashish Sinha. Hey, Miss J, keep up the good work. Loads of love. Thank you. Sinha is my childhood friend. We studied in same schools during childhood. Swapnil Verde is also laughing with my dialogue. मेरे बाबू ने खाना खाया क्या? Yes, we all, हम सबको चाहिए. We all want somebody that would care for us, that would want us, and for whom we would be like the most beautiful person in the world. हमें और क्या चाहिए? Yeah, the other person should look at us as we are the only person, only beautiful person, right? What else do we need? Yeah. बट जस्ट बिकॉज कोई कहता है कि आपको ज़िंदगी में कोई चाहिए इसीलिए ही आपको रिलेशनशिप में आना होगा, लड़की खोजना होगा, नो ये बहुत ही गलत बात है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू नीड, whoever comes into relationship must have the mentality to be ready that relationship में दो फेज होते हैं. There are two phases in relationship. First is flowery, romantic, happy go lucky phase, you know, oh, everything is so perfect. And next phase is, huh, okay, he has this weaknesses, huh, okay, she has this bad habits. You know, you get to see their bad habits, their weaknesses, and then what? You just break up? No, you should, the things that bother you, you should speak up to each other. Yeah, just because there are all differences. पांचों उंगली सेम नहीं होती है. Five fingers are all different. Our fingerprints are different. Every person is different. So why does our partner have to be so perfect, so like us? Yeah, we should be accepting of people, accepting of our partner. एंड जो चीज़ हमें बॉदर करती है वो बोलनी चाहिए. या ऐसा नहीं कि झट से ब्रेकअप कर लिया. जस्ट बिकॉज यू कैन गो आउट एनी टाइम, that doesn't mean that you should just break up and go. Swapnil Vaidya, what is more important? I think emotional understanding, mutual understanding is very important. For me, depth is very important. The way that we look into things, the deepness is important, you know. And अलग लोगों के लिए अलग चीज़ें important हो सकती हैं, right? James wrote, Ma'am, I'm from Manipur and I love someone from Tripura, but I can't express my feelings because of language. What is the solution? It's very painful. Oh, you can. Okay. So that depends upon where she is right now. And according to that, you will have to, show how much you care for her, how much you love her. No, you should let her know. If you don't let her know, then nobody is going to know. No, she's not going to have a dream that, oh, this guy liked me, but shit. But I believe that wherever you are, if you are willing to love her till the end, then if you really, really want her, if you really, really want somebody or something, then there is always a way. Okay? Don't be the ones who always makes excuses. Be the ones who always find out way. That's how we always get successful in anything we do. And you guys can also talk to each other in this chat, because this is a very good platform to bond with each other. You can also make friends here. Where is KD Manikya? He used to talk with everyone. Okay, it's your boy Sam. Don't worry, bro. Language is nothing but just a way of communicating. You can also talk in other languages like Hindi, English, or Khash Bangla also. Correct, correct. Hindi is general, so you can. What did you ask? Do ghosts really have? I did not understand. What is your question? Hmm. Do ghosts really have? I did not understand. Please write it again. So, okay. Loyalty. Well, you cannot get loyalty unless you trust you trust your partner. Trust is very important in a relationship. Trust and loyalty is very important. But if we think that, do bhoot have what? You have to write. Your question is not complete, okay? Do bhoot have what? You have to write that, okay? Kenopanishad wrote Kulumkha by Kahamda. How is your health today? Oh, thank you so much. I'm very, very well today. Thank you. I had a tablet and then I got well. I got a good sleep and I'm fine now. But I'm so excited that I learned video editing today by myself. Um, KD Manikya, hi. You wrote your views on same sex marriage. Well, everybody has their own opinion, right? They're like nowadays, LGBT is a legal thing. It's all about, if you don't have emotion for opposite sex, then what you can do? If you are more attracted towards more have more emotion towards the same sex, then go for it. Nowadays LGBT is legal. Yeah. Thank you for the question. Next question I'll see. Swapnil Vaidya, does beauty matter? Inner beauty or outer beauty? Both are important, but which is more? Okay, Swapnil. So let me tell you. Mm, love at first sight and uh, what do you call it? Tinder, etc. are all about what? Outer beauty. And then you meet somebody on Tinder, and then what happens? You exchange your numbers and etc., and then you meet them, and after that, what? If you don't like that person, like, slowly, um like, you meet a very beautiful person, and then slowly you get to know, you meet her or him, and then you get to know that, oh, okay, their thinking is not matching with me. Okay, this is not the way I see things. She or he sees the things in a different way. Okay, I cannot do this. So first you have to know about their way of thinking, way of seeing into things is very important. So in my case, inner beauty is very, very important. For sure, you get attracted to someone because of their outer experience, but then take time to know. Don't get so attached, so very much attached so soon. I did that mistake, but yeah, this is what to say. I also got many lessons from my failed relationships, but people ask me in the comments sometimes that how come you are so positive and in high spirit, but I will say that it is not an easy uh, thing for me to come up to this position, to come up to acceptance. You know, the way to acceptance is painful, but when you get that, all the other things just become like they never existed. You know, all the problems become non existent. And whatever you had in your past, just take it as your lesson. Okay? Don't let your past get so heavy on you that you cannot go front, that you cannot move on. Don't let your past get so heavy on you. Just take them as lessons. Just take them as warning signals. It's your boy Sam. As per your vision, how to know a girl really like you. Okay. When a girl really likes you, she will be always smiling at you, always want to talk to you, or always replies you, laughs at your silly jokes, wants to hang out. Swapnil Vaidya, nice question, Sam. Very good. See, you guys are good. Make friends. Very good. So, so I have said about the two phases in relationship. First phase is that is very spring, like flowery, like romantic. So everything is so nice and pleasurable, you know. And the next thing, the next phase is that we get to see all the bad habits, quirky habits, um, weird habits, whatever you call it. But we get to see that, oh, this person is like me. Like me, I'm like I'm like strong and confident in front of you guys, but inside I'm also as all the normal people. I also like my mobile falls a lot of times from my hands, and I'm sometimes very what do you call that? I forgot the word. I keep on stumbling to things, you know. थोड़ा सा चल के टक्कर खाना, like yeah, I stumble. So yeah, like every person, everyone has, you know, weird quirk or certain habits or just anything. I snore at night. I snore while sleeping. So that doesn't make me unlikable. That doesn't make me a bad person, right? What can I do? I snore at night. Just put the cotton inside your ears. So, what I mean is that when we come to the phase that when we get to see our partners having, you know, some kind of habits which are okay, bothering us, so there are some things you can fix and some things you cannot fix. Yeah, some things which you can fix by talking out, like um, I did not like the way it happened between us and etc etc. You just talk it out. There should not be a third person. Just talk it out. And there are some things which you cannot fix, like short temper and etc. uh, like short temper, what else, eating habits. There are some things you cannot change in a person, sometimes you just have to be accepting. You know, acceptance solves a lot of things in the world. When you become acceptant of other people, you see less problems. And when you find problems, there will be many problems in the world. And if you find acceptance, if you try yourself to be accepting of other people, you will find little less problems. Okay, so if you have any disagreements or breakup or just any kind of problem in your relationships, Star Earth asked, "Are you married?" Must reply, "I'm not married. I'm not married." Mhm. Okay, I'm single. So, moving on to the topic is that if you have any fight with your relatives or with your friends or with your colleagues or with your partner, if you have any fight or disagreement, don't fight, don't argue, uh, don't manipulate, don't convince, don't you don't have to prove that you are the right person, you are right. Yeah, these are all like, fighting, arguing, proving that you are only right. These are the things which will all only fuel the problem. Instead, what you should do is you either walk away, either talk about it, set your boundaries. Where you feel uncomfortable, you should say, "Dude, I feel uncomfortable. Stop doing that, or I'll stop talking to you." You decide, you know. So you set boundaries, and you have to tell that this makes you uncomfortable. You have to let that know. Okay, we cannot we are just wasting time when we want others to know what is our problem, and then we fight. Like, you should know what problem I have. You should understand why you never understand me. Like, this kind of thing is just wrong. You have to say what is bothering you, and you have to speak up with each other. That's why you both are partners. You have to speak up. And even if you are in abusive relationship, you should set boundaries. Anupriya, wait. Oh, Anupriya, you deleted your message. I was just going to read. Ankita wrote, "Ma'am, how can I improve my introvert personality?" Okay, I will answer that. Swapnil wrote, "What usually wait, attract girls in terms of looks, irrespective of height?" Because I'm not tall. That's also my problem, Swapnil. I'm also not tall. This is the problem. Yeah, northeastern girls are not tall. What can we do? But you know what, Swapnil? Whatever we are, however we are, even if we are ugly, even if we are short, even if we are whatever, however we are, so the right person will always love the way you are. Okay, you don't have to be like, he should like me, so I should dress up very nicely. Like, obviously you should dress up good for your own confidence, but not for others, right? कि उसको हमें इम्प्रेस करना है, हमें नए नए कपड़े खरीदने होंगे इसके वजह से, एक्सपेंसिव कपड़े खरीदने होंगे इस वजह से, शायद उसको मेरे जैसे लड़के पसंद नहीं है, सो आई शुड बिल्ड अप माई मसल्स एंड ऑल. Just do it for you. Okay, don't you don't need to do it for them, because you know what self confidence is. I'm okay if the other person does not like me. I'm okay if everyone does not like me. That is self confidence. That is real self confidence. That you're okay, that not everyone will like us. So that should be okay. And the right person will love you for however you are. Okay? And but that doesn't mean that you should stop working on yourself. You should obviously uh, keep on making your today and tomorrow better than your yesterday. And how you will do that, I have a video on that. Check that out in my YouTube links. So wait, Ankita wrote that how do I solve my introvert personality? You know, Ankita, I was also an introvert. People will know me as a very silent girl, a very silent, like dove. Some one of my classmate in Holy Cross, he used to tell me she's like Mother Teresa, you know. But I was also introvert. But the one good thing, I was taught in my school that you should be smart. You know, smart people are even more attractive. So I wanted to be smart, but how do you do it? I have uh, fear talking on stage. Like some years ago, if you ask me to talk about a certain topic, I would be like standing on the stage and uh uh kind of I would do. But now, after I came into journalism field, I was like, if everyone can, I should also be able to do that. So I started to learn things. I started to push myself forward slowly, slowly, small steps every day, right? Just don't be so hard on yourself. Take small steps every day and slowly, slowly. But your mentality have to be strong. You should not be like, oh no, 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 I cannot do that. No, that mentality will take you nowhere. So you have to build up this mentality that if everyone can, I can. I have to be committed towards whatever task or goal I take. You have to be committed about it. Um, I used to make routines. I used to write routines when I had exams. In my college days, when I studied in my college in Chennai, I did not take any tuition, but I passed with first class. How did I do that? It was very hot and I bunked some classes also. I bunked it to not to go to theaters, to not to go out with boyfriends, but I just took my time. I slept in my room because it was so hot, so freaking hot there. But it's a nice place to study because there, even if people fall, meet accident, people are so very helpful. They come forward to help. People in Chennai are very trustworthy and they're very good, but the temperature is so freaking hot that I used to bunk some classes. But yeah, but the main thing is that how I passed my college without tuition with first class is that r- took I took one paper and then I wrote this date, this hours, this subject, this topic, I have to finish it, right? So this is how I kept on doing. This is an example how you have to be committed towards your goal. सो इफ़ यू अगर ठान लिया कि चलो अब मुझे अपने आप को धीरे धीरे पुश करना है, आई हैव टू स्पीक अप, आई हैव टू स्टार्ट द प्रैक्टिस टू स्पीक अप. So then slowly you have to build that mentality. Yeah, listen to people. अपना कोई idol बनाओ. Make one idol whom you think is very very good in speaking, or just take the example of your idol, what kind of mentality they like to think. So that mentality you should also follow, and then slowly you will find a change in you. That's how I also found a change in myself. Some of my old friends, they tell me, oh, you became this kind of person, wow. Kind of. So I also sometimes get very surprised how far I came. You know, your motive should be how far you go. You should be better than your yesterday. ठीक है? पहले हम लोग जो भी थे, जितने भी भोले थे, जितने भी बुद्धू थे, जितने भी गलतियां हमने की, उसको पीछे रख के उससे लेसन लेके हम लोग को आगे बढ़ना है. हमको अपने ही पास से बेटर बनना है. We don't have to be better than others. We have to be better than our own past. That's how you know that you're going on the right track. I went a bit off topic, right? Sorry. Let me read. Let me read your questions. I'm sorry, I don't want to ignore your questions. Ashok Debarma, Ankono Pano Bujimaya by English Rock. Oh, I'm speaking in English because we have like 19 different tribes, and also other, viewers from other states and other countries. That's why I'm speaking in English. So sorry, Ashok. Anupriya wrote, how to deal with overthinking and fear. I have problem of negative overthinking. I tried a lot not to focus on negative stuffs, but I can't stop myself from overthinking. Okay, hold on. Overthinking. So, Anupriya, please check out my video. I have also made a video on, you know, how to stop overthinking. So when, of course, you know, if we are empath, like, or if we are very emotional person, we tend to think a lot, like उसने ये बात क्यों कही? Why did he say that? Why did he or she say like that? It hurts us. So we keep on thinking about, like, it may be or it may not be, but we keep on thinking hundreds of reasons why that person said something. So it's better to talk with them. And also, Anupriya, please watch my video on overthinking. I have made a special video for such special things. I know that these kind of things hamper our vision, our thought process, our life. It's very important that we win over those uh, downsides. So that is why very specially I have made each of the videos. Please check that out. I will also link that video after this live in the description box. Okay, so I have made a video on overthinking, so it will be helpful for you. So I'll move on to the next message. Swapnil, do you know chewing gum also helps in avoiding nervousness and fear? Yeah, but you cannot keep on chewing like like a goat in front of others, right? बिस्ट मेरी हिंदी गायब कहाँ हुई? Huh? Ashok Devarma ang naitangopay. Oh, hambay. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys are so supportive. Thank you so much. It also boosts me up. Thank you. So, Anupriya wrote, okay, man. Yes. Why I make such videos is that I know that many of you have also gone through what I went through. Like, Acceptance journey is not easy, guys. So to get till there, it takes a lot of efforts, it takes a lot of thinking. So I also want to share with you guys so that it's easier for you guys to deal with life, because we cannot, again and again I say, we cannot run from our problems. We go through our problems and then we win over it. Correct? So, um, if you have any problem in your relationship, do not fight, do not argue. No need to prove yourself to others, to your partner, or no need to take revenge, because an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. So if you also become like them, there will be no difference. So what you can do is that you either talk about it or either walk away. Walk away, why I say walk away, is that it's not a negative thing. You have to walk away for some time to, charge your charge yourself up, clear things. What is important in your life? Yeah. Like, what is bothering you? If you can't figure it out right now, just take out time. Take some space time, and then after you think you are ready to move on or to talk about it, then do it. And no need to prove anybody anything, because when you just keep on working on yourself, if you work on yourself and then when you get the thing, everybody has their uniqueness, and you find your uniqueness and then you shine yourself, and you shine so much that other people's will be, wow, this person is really something. Wow, this person has really some qualities. Kind of like they will go like that. So you don't have to prove anything. They will just have to see, and everything will be taken care of. Success is the best revenge, people say. So when you work on yourself, it's total win-win situation. And yeah, apart from relationship, what is your goal? Which place do you stand? You have to find out. Make your dreams come true. Like, if apart from relationship, when you look at yourself, what is your identity? You have to find your identity, you have to find your goals, keep working on that goal. Only then you can be happy, really. And very important thing is that our happiness does not depend on anyone and should not depend on anyone, not even on our partner. जब हम हमारी खुशियाँ दूसरों पे डिपेंड होना शुरू करती है, तो फिर हमको उतना ही दुख होने लगता है. you know after having problems in my relationship, after having breakup, I was in the phase like, why but slowly I came to understand that, you know you can be happy, I can be happy on my own. I don't need any partner for that. Yeah, I'm happy learning video editing now. I'm happy working. I'm happy getting recognition for my work. I'm happy with my parents. I'm happy with my pet. I'm happy with, uh, you know, friends and meeting with them. Yeah, doing lots of other stuffs. So your happiness should not depend on your partner. Even if, people tend to go away or die, something happens that they go away from our life, but life goes on and our happiness should not end or depend on them. That's why, yeah. So you guys also write me, keep writing me. You guys are just you know have stopped talking. Oh, Josephine Horkah, madam. Indrajit Devnath, love you, Didi. Thank you, thank you. MD Afros, love you, Didi. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not see your messages. It's your boy Sam. What is your age, ma'am? I know लड़की से उनकी उम्र और लड़कों से उनकी सैलरी कभी नहीं पूछते. Okay, okay. कभी नहीं पूछते, but just cause you're my favorite YouTuber. Okay. It's your boy Sam. No issues at all. I'm 30 years old. Anupriya. And ma'am, will you make more videos on Kokborok? Uh, I will soon make it for sure. I will soon make it. Just nowadays, I'm just was busy with other things. Ritik Bisht. Oh, why does the message goes away? Hold on. ऋतिक बिष्ट धोखेबाज से कैसे बचे दीदी अशोक देवर्मा by Anika Sesangmong ang nono pogiman ya hinmanot tamuhen. In English, Ashok, ang nono pogiman ya in English is I cannot forget you. ऋतिक बिष्ट धोखेबाज से कैसे बचे दीदी. Well, very good question. धोखेबाज से कैसे बचे? How can we save ourselves from fraud people? from cheaters. So this is a very good question. Well, we don't know. We just have to take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith, take the risk. And but you also take time to know that person. Don't get too attached just in some days or some hours. Okay, take time to know that person. You know, शक्ल तो secondary है. Your relationship will go long term or not, that depends on your emotional understanding with each other. You know, आप तो किसी के साथ भी relationship में आ जाओगे. Anyone will, you know, come into relationship with you. Then what? But of course, many people want their relationship. Even me, I want my relationship to be long term. I never go for short terms. I want a relationship to be long term. So obviously, many people, everyone, most of you, want your relationship to go long. So for relationship to go long, it totally depends upon your mutual emotional understanding. You know, you have to know that whether that person, when you fall, when you have downsides, when you have low moments, what does that person do? Do they leave you to be on your own, or do they try to be there for you? They listen you even if they cannot do anything. So this is important, right? We cannot know whether they will cheat us in future or not. We cannot know what will happen. Will we get separated? Will we get children? Will we get married or not married? Or will we get, I don't know what. But we cannot know that. But it's all about taking leap of faith, trusting, and going ahead, taking the risk. But to be sure, for your own self, you take time and know the person. Know the person, that that person is after your money, is after your only looks, or really after something treasure inside you, you know? Like, ask them why do they like you. So, there's your answer. Swapnil, there is saying, जो दिखता है वही बिकता है. करेक्ट. जो दिखता है वही बिकता है, पर वो एडवर्टाइजमेंट के लिए है, वो कंपनीज के लिए है, ताकि उन लोग की सेल बढ़े. पर रिलेशनशिप में तो कोई सेल का चक्कर नहीं है, तो इसीलिए जो दिखता है वो बिकता है वाला नहीं चलेगा. राइट. आजकल तो सब लोग को सजना संवरना आ गया है, पर हाउ कैन वी know that person is genuine or not? Of course, you have to take time. You have to know that whether they are there for you in uh, your low moments. You know, true friends are those who also show you where you're wrong, but also are there when you are low, when you're broken. Yeah. Don't get offended when people correct you, because they correct you for your own good, and they're also there for us when we don't have anyone, when we are low. Yeah. So they are our true friends, our real well wishers. Sapnil, oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. MDF Rose, D, I'm Muslim, but my GF is Hindu. I'm always scared to lose her. Pintu, God, God faces beautiful you. Okay, thank you. MD Afroz, so you are a Muslim and your girlfriend is Hindu. So, uh, like MD Afroz, even if anybody has any issues, I will say that first of all, pehle hi, at first itself, you have to clear this thing with your partner, that what if this thing happen? Will you be there for me? Would you stand up and speak? Would you take a stand? You have to know, because I know one of my college friend, he was in love with a girl, and he went um, to ask her parents for her hand, but she could not take the stand for their relationship because she was afraid of her parents. So things like that also happen. I'm not telling you to get afraid or something, but I'm just saying that make things clear. Okay, like some of the people also, they just want relationship for hookups or for short term, and the other person over there is longing for long term. Then it will be a disaster. The relationship is going to be disaster. So and and for you, like, it's a religion matter, so you guys have to speak to each other, that you guys have to take stand for your relationship to go on. All right, both of you have to take stand, otherwise rest things Alrighty. Okay, so keep in mind that relationships are not always rosy. So before coming into relationship, everyone must be ready with the mentality that later the road is going to be rocky, and if you want long-term relationship, then you have to go through the rocky road together and accept each other's flaws, and also lift each other up. Alrighty. And you must have known this. This is science that if you want the plant to grow, you have to water it every day. So you have to water it every day. It means that no matter what, you have to uh, keep supporting each other every day so that your relationship plant grows. And also, don't water a dead plant also. So you have to also know that the plant you're watering is not dead. Yeah, if that plant, aka your partner, wants to go ahead with you or not, or you're simply just one-sidedly loving that person, because one-sided relationship can break you, is very painful and can break you. So that is why know that your plant is not dead. Don't water a dead plant. You cannot any broken person. It's their own job to heal themselves. You cannot stop any person from making mistake. You cannot fix any person also. But if you have to come into relationship, you have to know that relationship is two-side thing. So if one side is, it's like a seesaw, all right? One has to be on the same level, only then they can be on the same level. And if one person just gets down and the other person is like tsh, just falls very hard on the ground. So that is why relationship is two-way thing. When you come into relationship, make sure both of you make efforts and make sure that both of you want long-term relationship. uh, if the other person just wants short-term, then just make yourself clear and go. But important is that you should make your boundaries. Just because you like somebody doesn't mean that that person is meant to be in your life, all right? It's just because I like somebody or I have crush on somebody doesn't mean that they can, you know, what to say, they can match up with my uh, important things in life. They can match up the mentality which are important in my life. Just because I like somebody, or just because I feel like, damn, this guy is, having a good salary and he looks good and he's tall, dark, and handsome. Oh gosh, I should just get into relationship with him. No, not like that. What values, what things are important in your life does that person, looks into the same things in the same way? That is important for me. Otherwise, all the money, all the looks doesn't matter. So when you find a person reliable, when you find a person who is very understanding, very giving, like people who know only to take are very dangerous. So stay away from that. Okay? Always be mindful of the fact that people don't always take from you. They also need to give, and if they don't give, you need to ask, you need to put your boundaries. Dude, that's enough. That's enough of taking. Now it's time for me to stop giving you. It's time for you to also work on this. You have to clear that. All right, relationship is a two-way street. I'm sure my mother is also watching. But from my own house, I have also seen my parents, like, I'm sorry, mom, but I have also seen my parents, they, every family nags, all right? So even if they nag, but still they are with each other because they accept each other. Yeah. So that is how you go forward in your life. Have you ever asked your grandmother, grandfather, how come you go through together for 30-40 years? How is that possible? Go for a long term relationship. How did you do like 40 years of marriage together? Have you asked them? I'm sure they will answer you that, oh, dear child, it was not an easy journey for us either. I'm sure they also have something to complain about each other, but still, do you see them complaining ever? They just accept each other's flaws. That's how a relationship has to be. Whether it is a relatives relationship, whether it is our mother father relationship, mother son, mother daughter, professional relationship, anything. Acceptance works everywhere. All right, it's already 1 hour. Those who are with me still, thank you so much for that. And I would also love to hear from you that whatever problems you have, please write it here. We can all talk about it. And again, I will say that don't come into relationship just because you're alone, single, and sad. Being single is not that bad, really. Whatever you wanted to learn in your life, learn it now. बाद में बुढ़े हो जाने से सीख के क्या फ़ायदा? अभी हम लोग जवान हैं, अभी हम लोग सीखेंगे, अभी कुछ कर लेना है, राइट? सो अभी कुछ कुछ करना सीखो. I'm also learning new things, and I'm so excited. Okay, maybe tomorrow. I have already edited everything. Food blog is ready. So tomorrow I will post the food blog. So it was a 3-day food festival. All the details about our cultural food will be posted tomorrow, right? If you guys, those who are watching me from out of the state, out of the country, uh, for every one of you, this food vlog is coming up tomorrow. Do check that out because you will get to know what kind of food habits do we have. We don't eat weird stuff, we don't eat insects. But what kind of food do we eat and have been eating? So you'll get to know tomorrow. I'm so excited and I almost completed editing today, but today I'm going live with you guys. So it's an important topic, so I did not want any disturbances. So tomorrow, for sure, I'll upload food vlog. Uh, yeah. So it's already 1 hour. My God. Um. Swap MDF was okay. Kenupanishad. By the Dumla waterfall vlog was a bit blurred. Will you please upload another clean video? Kenupanishad, I have already uploaded a clean video. Please check that out. Ritik Bisht, pakka jayegi GF. You guys are so funny. Cecil, hello again. Hello, Cecil. So sorry I did not see your message sooner. Cecil, you have been always there for supporting me and always asking me about Kokborok languages in Instagram. Thank you so much for your support. ऋतिक बिश्त, मैं इनके रिलेशनशिप को सपोर्ट नहीं करता दीदी. ओके, दैट्स योर चॉइस. अशोक देबरमा बाय हिंखे कनै हमजाक लाइमानि बिशिंगो तांगे केबें मुंगमा फाय हमजाक मानि तामो चायादा. हमजाक मानि चाया अंगिया borok ni mentality o depend kayo. Borok nini partner tamo musung. Abun shakao depend kayo. MDF Rose, भाई तेरे सपोर्ट ना करने से क्या होगा. Oh God, please, guys, do not get demotivated. Everything depends upon what your partner wants and will they take stand for you when the time comes. That depends upon that. मियाँ बीवी राजी तो क्या करेगा काजी. That's what. Kamal, hi Kamal, you're there. Ritik Bish, Himachal. Oh, Afros, MD Afros, don't get demotivated. You know, only you know your relationship, only you know your partner. So, whatever anyone will say, don't hear that because they don't know your partner, they don't know your relationship. You know your partner, so you don't have to listen from others. Okay? You only do what your heart says. Take a leap of faith, always trust, and be loyal to each other. I'll talk to you in another live stream. Do write me your feedbacks, okay? Okay, everybody, take care. Good night. MDF Rose, yes, Dee, thank you. You're welcome. There are so many uh, challenges a relationship has to, and one of them is that our friends, our relatives, what they say हमारे कानों में गूंजती रहती है. But I'm sure they say good for us, they want good for us, but sometimes we have to just listen what our heart says. If our heart just wants to believe our partner, then go ahead, believe your partner. You don't have to listen from third party because they don't know what kind of bond you have, only you know. So believe in your bond and talk to your GF that when time comes, you guys have to stand up for your relationship to go ahead. Alrighty. Oh, okay. So it's been 1 hour. Uh, Next time, okay, do write me. Do you want another video of talk about relationship part 2 or not? Please write me that. According to that, I will make another video on this topic. Alrighty. Uh, Maybe I forgot some topics to say, but whatever I said today are also very important. Don't lose your identity just because you are in a relationship. Don't come into relationship just because you're single and you are feeling lonely. That doesn't help. Being desperate doesn't help to build up a relationship. To build up a relationship is you have to be ready that okay, chapter 1 romantic feelings, tick. Chapter 2 rocky road, nagging each other, seeing each other's bad habits, accepting, tick. Only then you go for long term. Alrighty, and don't depend your happiness on others. Find your own identity outside the relationship and keep on working on yourself. And if you break up, then you don't have to take revenge. You don't have to fight or argue or convince or manipulate because that will not work. That will only make the other person go away. So what you do is you shine yourself I shine yourself doesn't mean buying expensive clothes and doing things you're not comfortable in. Pe- your partner should your right person will love you for what you are. So whoever leaves you for not being perfect, let them go. Thank you. Next. Right? Ariana Grande song. Thank you. Next. Alright? So let them go. If they have cheated, then let them go. Because if they have cheated, let that second woman have them, because you don't need such person in your life to spoil your life, right? So thank you. Next. All right. So I enjoyed with you guys a lot. So we will meet in our next live session. Please tell me, should I do part 2 of this let's talk about relationship video or not? Or what topic I should do my live video on? You just write that. Alrighty. I'm so sorry. Okay. So, uh see you guys. Ah, Ritik, खिंचाई करना छोड़ो ऋतिक. Alrighty. So, have a good night. James wrote, Ma'am, love is only one. What do you mean? People love for only once? You mean? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. You don't love once. In fact, you love a lot of people. Ashok, Ashok, आओ इंग्लिश बुझिया हिनमा बा कपाल no de दूसरे. Oh, Ashok. I'm so sorry. James, true love. True love is only once. I don't think so. For example, James, if somebody's true love, he married her, and suppose, for example, his wife dies, and he, what will he do? He moves on with his life, and suddenly he meets a very nice person, and they fall in love. And if that person is really genuine, that it becomes true love. I don't think true love happens just once. It just depends on, what kind of people you meet in your life. But but important thing is that what girls want is that, girls or boys, but especially girls, they want that, you know there will be lots of beautiful people in the world, lots of beautiful people better than us, but our partner uh, should make us feel like we are the most beautiful person for them, we are the only one for them, you know so here's a tip, guys. If your girlfriend catches you watching, staring at other women, you need to tell your girlfriend that, honey, or whatever, with some name, I have eyes only for you. I may watch her, but you are the only one in my life. You are the only beautiful woman in my life. That's it. Case closed. Ritik Bisht, eternal light, love. Thank you so much. Jenny, is that you? ऋतिक बिष्ट, ट्रू लव भी देखा है मैंने बट मिला नहीं. दीदी आप खाना खा लो. Ritik Bisht, you are worried for me that I did not have my dinner. You said that true love मिलता है दिखता है पर मिलता नहीं. Eternal light. Yes, Jazz, it's me. Oh, Jenny, after so long time, my bestie is here. Oh, how happy I am. Jenny is my bestie. We had been besties since we were roommates in our college time. She's from Chennai. Hello, sister. I'm watching from Bangladesh. Hello, Gopikanti Tripura. Wow. So nice to meet you. Eternal Light, I'm proud of you. Thank you so much, Jenny. I'm so excited that you're here. Okay, Ritik Bisht, true love दिखता है पर मिलता नहीं. That's the thing, Ritik. When you search, you don't get. So stop searching. When you don't search, you find. Okay? Stop searching that. And true love ऐसे ही नहीं होता है. As I said, शक्ल से कुछ नहीं होता. बाद में तुम आपका रिलेशनशिप आगे बढ़ेगा कि नहीं बढ़ेगा, दैट डिपेंड्स अपॉन योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. यू नो, your long term relationship depends on your understanding. So if you want a long term, make sure that you guys have mutual understanding, emotional understanding, that she lifts you up when you're low. Not only that, but she also makes you feel the best person in the world. All right. And true love ऐसे नहीं होता. You have to take a leap of faith. It's a risky business, but those who want it have to take a risk. You have to know for yourself. If you don't know for yourself, and you just cannot blabber like ये नहीं होता, ये नहीं होता, वो नहीं होता. You cannot keep blabbering unless you go through it. So you go through it, take a risk. It's a risky business, but yeah, everyone has to take a leap of faith in their life, and that's how they see for themselves whether it works out or not. Of course, you're afraid to waste your time, but that's why we take time to know each other, right? Jenny, how are you doing? Oh, I'm so happy to see you here. Hmm, Ritik, हाँ वो तो है दी. अच्छी होनी चाहिए. आप खाना खाओ और सो जाओ. James, ma'am, true love never forgets. Yeah, you can never forget your true love. But what you can do, your happiness should not depend on anyone, right? Otherwise, you will just, uh, you'll become a doormat if you give your happiness, all your happiness, to others. Then people complain that my boyfriend or my husband or somebody treats me like a doormat. But most of the relationships become abusive. Most of the problems happen because we let them happen. So don't let it happen. Yeah. However situation you are, people should not uh, forget their boundaries. Make sure you know set your boundaries. That, dude, this makes me uncomfortable. Don't do that. And don't be afraid to talk about anything, because only after talking the problem gets solved. बात करने से दो चीज़ें होंगी. When you talk, two things will happen. Either it will break or either it will make. So take the risk. If it's supposed to be, then it will make. And if it's not supposed to be, then it will break. but make sure that your relationship efforts go both ways. Peace. Gopikanti Tripura, how to make a good relationship. How to make a good relationship? You have to be accepting. Accepting is the first step. Oh, MDF Rose. See, जो लोग नहीं समझते हैं समझाने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं होती है. You know, you don't, if people don't understand you, you don't have to shout and make people understand. You don't have to make them understand. Okay? Bible says that if you and another person have disagreement, different mentality, then it's better to step aside, you know? Otherwise, what will happen? Arguing. That's all. So, if you want to have a good relationship, start with acceptance and know that you will see the other person's bad qualities, bad habits. You are, if you're too bothered, then I don't know. But if you can be accepting about it, then I think your relationship will go further. It's all about accepting, gratitude, accepting, being there for each other. Yeah. Not only मेरे बाबू ने खाना खाया क्या इसके लिए तो बिल्कुल रिलेशनशिप में मत आना. ऑफ कोर्स मैं भी चाहती हूँ कि मुझे कोई पूछे, पर दैट्स नॉट अ सॉलिड रीजन टू कम इनटू अ रिलेशनशिप. दैट हनी डिड यू ईट फूड और नॉट, वो तो मेरे पापा मम्मी भी कर लेंगे, है ना. बट हमें पार्टनर चाहिए जो हमको प्यार करे दिल से, हमको समझे, है ना. पार्टनर का मतलब तो यही होता है ना, साथ निभाना. तो छोड़ने की बात क्यों करते हैं लोग बात बात में, हाँ. Why people keep on talking about breakup? What is the meaning of partner? To be there for each other, right? The meaning of partner is to be there for each other. Then why won't people make efforts to be there for each other? I don't understand. And then they blame that, oh, relationship is not for me and all. Bullshit. That's all excuses, you know? SR time. Cockburger classes कब से resume होगा? So होगा, बिल्कुल होगा. कॉकबोरो क्लासेस भी होगा, पर कॉकबोरो क्लासेस के लिए मुझे अलग से टाइम चाहिए. बिकॉज कॉकबोरो क्लासेस में क्या होता है कि मैं कुछ बोलती हूँ, वो आना चाहिए इंग्लिश में, फिर आना चाहिए कॉकबोरो में. उसके लिए भी अलग से टाइम लगता है, वीडियो एडिटिंग में टाइम लगता है. तो इसीलिए उतना टाइम अभी मैं नहीं दे पा रही हूँ. ठीक है, अभी अभी मैंने जस्ट वीडियो एडिटिंग सीखा है, तो इसीलिए उसको बनाना, उसको करना थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा. थोड़ा सा कीजिए, जितना आपने सीखा है उसको ही आप फ्यूचर में ना भूले. उसको आपने ज़रूर सीख लिया है, पर उसको आपको प्रैक्टिस करते रहना होगा डेली. जितना भी आपने सीख लिया हो उसको दोबारा आपको प्रैक्टिस करना होगा डेली, ताकि आप ना भूलें, क्योंकि ये सब नए नए वर्ड्स हैं. तब तक आप जो सीखे हुए चीज़ है उसको बार बार प्रैक्टिस करें. इससे क्या होगा कि आगे आप जब जल्दी जल्दी कोई बोल देगा आपके सामने, फिर आप झट से कैच कर लोगे. ऐसा नहीं कि दोबारा बोलना क्या बोला. ठीक है, ऑलराइटी. सो आपका कॉकबोरो क्लासेस ज़रूर होगा, थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा. ऐसा टाइम, हाँ ठीक है दी, मैं फ्रेंड्स के साथ प्रैक्टिस कर रहा हूँ, वो भी सिखा रहे हैं. सो नाइस, वेरी गुड. यही तो अच्छी बात है कि आप दोस्त बनाएं, जल्दी जल्दी सीख जाएंगे. केडी, नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन सिखा सकते हैं. Of course, sentence formation सिखा सकते हैं. Thank you, KD, for your, opinion. Bye. I want you to suggest us some podcast in Kokborok so that we can be more conversant in it, or you can make some English subtitles. Hmm. We have to work and research on Kokborok a lot. Recently, what I did is I made a group, for कोकबोरक को और भी आगे ले जाने के लिए और भी रिसर्च हो, इसके लिए मैंने एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप बनाया है. धीरे धीरे हम लोग कोशिश कर रहे हैं. वी आर ट्राइंग दैट टू इन्वेंट इवन न्यू कोकबोरक वोकेबुलरीज, बिकॉज if we go to translate infrastructure, administration, etc. in Kokborok, there are no words. There is no word for infrastructure and for many hard words like that. So sometimes we just have to invent it right now. So that is why I have made a WhatsApp group. We will sure find some way to invent more difficult words and also bring Kokborok to Google search also someday. James, KD bro, do you know Manipuri? So nice, you guys. Yes, talk to each other. Good. So, Panishad, great. Thank you so much, Panishad, for your opinion. Okay, so what I was telling is that just because you love someone or just because you like someone doesn't mean, or just because you have crush on someone doesn't mean that that person is supposed to be in your life. Important thing is that आपके ज़िंदगी में क्या चीज़ वैल्यू करती है, क्या उस चीज़ को वो इंसान वैल्यू करता है. I'm telling in English also that whatever is important in your life, the what is valuable in your life, whether your other person values that thing in your life or not, is important. At least for me it's important. So everybody has different way of looking into life. So according to that, you guys also check your partners, have your partners, but don't forget this thing that don't lose yourself in relationship. Okay, there are some people who would sacrifice everything, who would sacrifice their dreams, their desires, their wishes, everything, their life, their career. They sacrifice everything in the relationship. And I would say that, later they regret it. After having children, after this and that, they regret it. Don't be those person, please. One thing I have learned from some of my friends, I have seen them, they are married and now they have two kids and they are like regretting it for marrying soon. But marrying soon is not a bad thing. The thing is that don't sacrifice everything for a relationship. Don't sacrifice your career, don't sacrifice your goals, your dreams, what you want to do in your life. Don't sacrifice that. Relationship can go on hand in hand with that. If your partner does not have any problem with that, then of course everything can go hand in hand. And if someone has problem with you going forward, then that person is not meant for you. Please walk away from abusive relationship. Set boundaries. That will save you lot of pain. Trust me. When you see red flag, run away. But of course, so that you are not wrong from your side. Just because of that, speak with that person so that you are not wrong from your side. At least you can say that you have tried from your side, right? So that's it. It's more than 1.5 hours, guys. So thank you so much for supporting me today in my live stream. Please write me if I should do more such live streams on such topics, and also participate in voting. Sometimes I put up voting polls so that I can choose my topic. Thank you so much, guys. All of you take care and stay safe. जब तक दवाई नहीं तब तक ढिलाई नहीं, ये तो सुना ही होगा ना. Until and unless there is no vaccine, please don't take COVID-19 in a casual way. All right? Stay safe from your side and keep your loved ones safe. Bye bye. Take care. See you. James. Ma'am, take your dinner. Water say काम नहीं चलेगा. Oh, I was drinking water because my throat gets dry. Anyways, good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me.